Guys, today Jeff and I are going to go over everything that you need to know about working food pantries if you're basically a Medicare Advantage agent. And before we jump into it, please give the video a thumbs up. We do suggest subscribing if you're new to the channel. We're putting out insurance sales content and final expense and Medicare training videos just like this all the time. And guys, FYI, we're one of the few agencies that when you're one of our agents, we will make sure that you have free leads. And the way we do it is for every 10 Medicare Advantage plans that you sell, and that's whether you're moving your client from one plan to the next or it's new to Medicare. For every 10 that you enroll, we're going to do 1,000-piece mail drop. So you're getting basically a huge value that you're not going to get from most places. Today, we're going to be covering 5 important things: how to set up at a food pantry, what to bring, what to do, what exactly do you want to do when you're there. We're going to talk about the times of year that you can do this. And we're going to even talk about the display, setting up the display, and we're even going to touch on handouts. And guys, if you'd like a copy of our Medicare enrollment cheat sheet and our Medigap comparison chart, if you're selling Medicare products, you absolutely are going to want both of these. Just stick around to the end of the video and I'll show you how to get both of these bad boys for yourself. All right, Jeff, so do tell, when throughout the year, what times of the year can you work these food pantries? Is it only AEP or OEP? How does all that work?
The food pantries are great. I love working them all year round, honestly. You run into people that are just coming on to Medicaid. You run into people that are actually turning 65. I was training a guy the other day, and we were talking to this person, and he says, I don't even have Medicare yet, but I'm turning 65 in July.
Ooh.
That's a fantastic lead right there.
Huge. So throughout the whole year, we can do this then.
Absolutely. Nice. Absolutely.
Nice. All right. So when it comes to dealing with the actual pantry itself, what do you like? Do you need to give them a call and set up a reservation, or how does that whole thing work?
I like to stop by. I always pack my car as if I'm going to work that food pantry that day. Do I always work it that day? No. Sometimes I stop by and introduce myself to them and explain to them exactly what I want to, how I want to partner with them. I try and bring value to them first before I even talk about what I'm going to do.
Nice.
And I set it up with them based on the times that they're open, and how I basically work with them how they want to be worked with.
Gotcha.
So it's much easier to do it in person than call.
Right. It makes sense. It makes sense. Face to face is definitely the way to do it. I totally agree. I love that. Now, so you basically you bring a table, a fold out table, I'm assuming, and like what else do you need to that's attractive to set up the whole display and the table?
So as far as the display goes, I keep it very simple. I bring a small card table, and I usually try and put something for the kids that are there, usually like some Dum suckers or some Lifesavers. So I have a bowl of those. I have a couple flyers that our back of office team makes up for us. They're nice flyers. They got your picture on it and talks about DSNP stuff. And then what I like to do is I like to go to the dollar store, and I usually talk to the manager or whoever runs the facility, and I ask them about how many people a day come through your facility, and they'll say between 40 and 60. So I'm just using numbers, but I'll go to the dollar store and I'll buy $50 worth of dollar laundry detergent, oven mitts, and toiletries, stuff that the food pantry doesn't give. Okay.
Smart.
So
nice.
Laundry detergent.
We're giving away way too many secrets here, guys.
Yeah, I mean, but $50. Think about that. That's one direct mail lead. One. Okay. You're going to generate so many more leads that are higher quality than the direct mail here. People will come to your table if you're giving away the laundry detergent, the soap, whatever it is.
Sure, they need that.
And that gets them to you. that gets them to
Excellent.
you.
All right. So I know that, you know, can you kind of describe, maybe give me a better description of the display? And you know what, guys, what we'll do is I'll see if we can't get a couple of pictures and kind of flash them while we're talking here. Maybe give me a description of what people are seeing when they walk up.
So when they walk up, first of all, I'm not standing behind the table. I'm out in front of it or to the side, telling them, "Hey, stop on over. I'm your local Medicare. I'm your local Medicare and Medicaid coordinator. I help people coordinate their benefits. We're giving away free dish soap or oven mitts or whatever I have that day." Okay, and that gets them to the table. They look at the flyers. They start asking questions. But rule number one is you cannot stand behind the table. You have to be out in front, inviting them over to your free stuff.
Being proactive. Absolutely. It's so funny. We went to an event about a year ago, my wife and I, and it's funny. We were there at this place. It was German Fest, you know, beer fest or something like that. So we're walking through, and we seen two different Medicare stands, and both of them, the people were behind the stands.
Doug, I see it all the time. These guys are in Walmart and they're sitting behind the desk on their computers doing work.
Nothing, being unattractive, like people are just
people are walking by, and I never understand it. Anyway, so when we train our agents, it's never behind. It's always, "Hey, we're in the community today serving you. We're giving away some stuff that the pantry doesn't give away." In honesty, it's not even about the Medicare stuff to begin with. That's not what gets them to the table. Okay,
right.
It's the giving away stuff that the pantry doesn't give away.
Bingo. Gotcha. And then they see the flyers, and it's the opener. The conversation is right
it's the
there.
foot in the door.
So, like, what do you think, if you're an agent and you're thinking about maybe even working with us, what would be attractive? I mean, what are we doing to help agents with this process?
So one of the things is first off, this is how I built my book of business. Was I'm so food pantries I'm passionate about. I was trained very well by my local reps on how to do it, where to do it, and when to do it. So our back office is going to make you flyers. We're going to put you in connection with the local reps, get you the pill case holders to hand out, get you the materials to give away. We'll print the flyers and send them to you in the mail, so you don't have to do any of that. It's pretty much you just have to show up and put the work in.
Nice.
And I've even, sometimes people are afraid to stop by on their first one. So I'll get on our, I know we're going to talk a little bit about this later, but we have a little app that we use to find the pantries. And I'll set up the call, and I'll do a three-way phone call with the agent and the pantry, and I'll introduce ourselves and set it up for the agent to stop by and go over it.
Okay, you touched on the app. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. The agents, you guys, if you're an agent, you're going to have access to a couple of different apps. Is that correct, Jeff?
Well, the app specifically that I'm speaking about it's a free app. Anybody can get it. It's no secret. It's called Food Finder. It's very useful. Sometimes they don't always have the most up-to-date information, but I find it very, very useful if you're not familiar with the pantry scene.
Excellent. Now I know so we do one app. We've got that app that you just mentioned. Isn't there another app that we use? I know we were talking about it, and I forget what it was.
Yeah, it's the T65 locator.
Turning 65 locator. Okay.
Yep.
There you go.
It's awesome. It's a plug and play app. You can if you're three counties away and you're out of leads and you still have 2 hours and you feel ambitious, you can turn that thing on and it'll show you everybody turning 65 within a 2-mile radius of you.
Ooh. Nice. And that is something that we provide, guys. So very, very cool. All right. So I think we pretty much touched on everything. Excuse me. The last thing I'm going to ask, how often would you go to like the same food pantry?
That's a very good question, Doug. So the food, how often we go depends on when they're open. It's that's why I firmly believe that the first meeting you should always talk to the person in charge of the pantry, the person that runs it, because they'll tell you they might be open Monday and Wednesdays from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., but they have special senior days. So you don't necessarily want to go from the pantry from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. That's working families that you're catching. You want to go ask them. They'll tell you when most seniors come.
Nice.
To give you an example, I the one that I do religiously, you can only go there one time a month. So I know that every time I'm going there that month, it's different people because they can't go more than one time a month.
Nice.
And it's awesome.
Okay. Excellent.
And one thing I will add with this, consistency is key, because if you just think that you're gonna show up one day and gather all these leads, you're completely wrong, because you need to go. They need to see you 3-4 times before they trust you to have you come out to their house, to have you they're
Right.
not just going to let you walk up to them and fill out a permission to contact form.
Right. Yeah, this is how you
That's
build a relationship with these folks, guys. It common sense. Excellent. Jeff, thank you, man. I really appreciate all the information. I'm pretty sure the viewers do too. So guys, hopefully you got something out of this video. If you'd like a copy of those 2 items I mentioned, the Medicare enrollment cheat sheet and the Medigap comparison chart, just email me at doug@ufesonline.com. If you'd like more information on working with me and Jeff on our Medicare Advantage platform, basically, we're going to help you to be independent agents to get top dollar lifetime renewals. Just shoot me an email at that same address. As always, when you put the needs of your clients first, everything else will always fall right into place. Now get on out there, and whatever happens today, make sure that you do something good for someone else today. Happy hunting.